Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Joining us now is our in-house analyst, Kenna Kingsley, with stories trending around the world. Hi, Kenna.
Hey guys.
Hi, Kenna. We're good. How are you?
Doing great.
Okay.
Considering
Yes, the situation.
Well,
at hand right now.
yesterday was terrible. I know, but
Yeah, it was
we have to just move on.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's move on with the rest of the world.
Yes, true.
So what's trending?
Okay, a Destiny's Child reunion could be happening soon. Fans of 2000 movie Charlie's Angel know how monumental the soundtrack Independent Woman was to the movie. Sony Pictures is looking to Destiny's Child to make a soundtrack for the reboot of the movie come 2019. However, there seems to be a roadblock. While the group would like complete ownership of the name and music, Beyoncé's father, Matthew Knowles, currently owns both. But if they come to an agreement, the group will begin talks with Sony Pictures.
Oh, you should see me so excited there, pulling at Toasty. Oh my goodness, this is the
Isn't
best
you a fan,
news.
Abby?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes, to Destiny's Child, you know, yes.
And
yes,
this is good.
yes.
And
That'll
I
be
think they're
great.
like one of the best, should I say, groups ever.
Yes,
And Beyonce. One of. You still have the Spice Girls and the rest. So I don't want
Exactly,
to say the
there's
best.
Spice Girls, there was TLC,
Yes.
Yeah,
Destiny's
Salt
Child was
and Pepper.
definitely, Destiny's Child was definitely a part of that
Movement.
era. And we've actually been waiting for a tour, but Beyonce's busy, she doesn't have
Yes,
time.
Beyonce
She's
is
busy with her
very busy.
husband.
Beyonce
That'd
is
be
very
great.
busy, very busy.
Yeah.
If-
And hopefully
if-
she can, everyone can reconcile with her father. I
That's
mean,
what I was thinking. Do you think there'll be any challenges with him?
yeah, because the problem is, I think the problem is he just likes talking a lot. The issue, so I'm not sure the family are down with that. You know, they're really private. So hopefully they can all, get together with this.
Well, if this would happen, it would be down to Beyonce, in my opinion, because she's
Yeah,
the
of course.
busiest of the three. So if it's going to happen, it has to be Beyonce that'll make it happen.
Yeah.
It's all good. Let's wait for 2019 then.
Yes.
Okay, so Rick Ross and his baby mama, Tia Kemp, have finally reached a child support agreement for their 12-year-old son. Kemp had come after Ross back in 2007 for their son and didn't reach an agreement until 2010. However, Ross has become more successful since then, which is why Kemp felt that he should pay more. According to documents, the amount of the child support has remained confidential. However, Ross has agreed to pay it directly to Kemp's bank account. Okay, they agreed first. This is the case of...
They had an agreement before.
They had an agreement before, but Ross was now more successful and she's like, hey, you know what, I deserve more. So I don't know. But it's actually cool, and Ross has agreed to pay to her account. So it's not like they're having much issues, but it's crazy. You become successful, the bill increases. And
I mean, we all pray never to go through this kind of thing, but how about you just work on your own success? You shouldn't, so because he's more successful now, you want more money. And then when that child turns 18, what happens to your lifestyle?
yeah, and there was a time
Does
Ross...
child support stop at 18?
Yeah, it does
stops
actually
at
stop
18, I
at
think.
18, I believe, yeah.
There was time Ross pushed back the payments because she was unemployed and she was using the money for his child to support her other kids and grandchildren.
wow.
So yeah, he was like, you know what, I'm not doing this again. And then he had to stop paying, and well, he has agreed to actually continue. So yeah, that's good. But I think the lady or the baby mama should actually get something going and overlook the guy's pay.
Like, stop looking at people as your ATM. Do something for yourself and for your life.
Yeah, and hey, more success, more problems, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. More money, more problems.
Yeah, more money, more problems. Okay, so Joe Jackson is in the final stages of his life, and his family is assembling for what they believe will be the final goodbye. Joe has terminal cancer and is currently in the hospital and had planned to go to his home in Vegas to live out his final days, but that has not happened. Reports say Joe is very weak and getting significantly weaker, and it's now a waiting game that the end could come at any time.
Wow, so sad.
Yeah.
He's been battling with this for a couple of years, actually. But,
The end of an era. I just feel like
He's 89. He's 89, I think. 89. It's sad though, but I think they're already preparing themselves for what they believe would be the final goodbye, like they say.
Wow.
But it's just sad.
Wow, it's really sad. It's really sad.
Well,
hopefully he's surrounded by his family.
yeah, they should definitely be surrounded by this time. Okay, enough of the sad news. Okay, in a push by Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Science to boost diversity, Omotola Jalide Kehinde has been invited to join the Oscar Body Award. The actress, alongside Nigerian filmmaker Femi Odugbemi, are among the 928 people who have been invited to join the Academy of Motion Picture, Arts and Science. Some of the names include Daniel Kaluuya, Mindy Kaling, Tiffany Haddish, Damon Wayans, just to mention a few. Okay, this is good news for Nollywood, I think.
Yeah.
This is great
Good
news. This is great news.
It's amazing.
News.
I'm so happy for her, and
Yes.
happy for what this hopefully does for Africa as well in terms
Exactly.
of movies and the Oscars.
Yeah, because you cannot nominate a movie you haven't watched. Okay?
Exactly.
So I always wondered, all these the guys who vote, you know, how many of them actually watch Nollywood movies? Because when like there's the foreign language film category
yes.
for the Oscars. We see movies from Iran,
Kenya
we see movies
and-
from different places.
And
you know, but
documentaries and-
exactly. Nigeria has never been represented, you know, so it's great
Hardly.
to have Femi Odugbemi there and
Yeah.
of course Omotola.
And Omotola is
Amazing.
someone that she's been in the industry for a while, and she's up there with the best in Africa, and if possible, she can compete with the best in the world.
Exactly.
It's actually good. I'm happy for her. It's actually
Yeah,
more
yeah.
accolades to her, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very influential. Remember the time?
Yeah, Times, yeah.
Times 100,
The
most
100,
influential people in the world. She was right there. So
Yeah,
good for
almost
her,
sexy.
good for us. Maybe I'll go
Yes.
into acting now.
Who wants to go into acting?
Me.
We do.
Okay, both of you. Okay, I'll be watching out for you guys then.
Thanks. We may give you a role. You never know.
Be an extra.
Yeah, true. A major role, though. I don't want to play.
Okay, okay. We'll
Like,
think
start
about
from
it.
the bottom.
Okay, so other stories you can check out on social media. American rapper T.I. says he will continue to boycott the NFL next season and urges fans to stop spending money until they respect our lives. Runtown has announced the setting up of his music company, Sound God Music Group, and 18 men graduate from community college while in jail.
Oh.
I like the last one. I really like the last one because one, you go to prison doesn't mean that's the end of the road.
Yeah.
These guys are getting degrees in prison, and it's actually something that I think we should try to do back here in Nigeria, really. I think that has a way of changing the people when they go to prison and they come out. They have this different mentality of how they face life. So I think
Yeah.
it's
Well,
one
we need
thing
to
that
get
should
the
be done
education
everywhere.
system up to scratch first.
Yes.
Yes.
Before we can even do
Even
that.
in Brazil, there's a prison where you read books, and when you get to the summary, they reduce your sentence, and I think, yeah, they do. You read books and you write exams or tests, and if you pass it, they reduce your years in prison.
Yes.
So
And
actually-
this also helps their employment opportunities when they come out because
Exactly.
they
True.
have their degree. I know they'll be seen as ex-convicts, but they'll still have the degree, and it should be like very helpful to them getting jobs when they come out.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
Sure,
That's
sure.
a good one.
Runtown, I'm not sure about artists starting record labels. This just
Yeah, we
never
talked
seems
about
to
that.
go down well. I never really, I don't know.
Well-
because it's one thing to be an artist and to also own a
Understand
label
the
and
Understand the business
side
Yeah.
of the music industry is totally different. And I guess maybe he's going to have people that are going to come on board and work with him on this.
Definitely,
You know,
definitely,
that will
because-
actually, maybe he'll just be the face and
Yep.
maybe
Creative
create and invest,
director,
but
kind of.
yeah, not so much him
Because
running
there
it.
is no way he would be pushing his art and still be trying to do the business side of it. 'cause
Yeah.
he would be distracted. He has to have someone that would head that aspect, and he focuses on his brand.
Yeah.
But well,
yeah.
and for the fact that he's been having issues with Eric Mani, and they seem to be going to court times
Yeah.
on number. So I don't know. I just wish him luck with his new label. I don't know how far
Yeah.
that could
Yeah.
go, but yes, he needs to bring in hands to help him.
Right. And what's the story with T.I.? He's saying no one should go for the
Boycotting the
NFL,
NFL.
yeah.
games.
NFL has been like really under fire since Colin Kaepernick and all that. And yes,
Taking
to the
a knee.
respect, like you said, to the respect our lives. And I don't know. I just hope they actually get to come to an agreement. And because NFL is a big, big league in
A big
the US.
league.
So
It's really big.
you're trying to boycott, and it's coming to Atlanta. And T.I. is like the king of the South, like they call him. Atlanta,
Yeah.
like that's his home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we think about sports and politics, though? Like,
I think
Sports
it's a
and
good way.
politics.
It's
Between
a
sports
good
and
way to
politics.
make a statement to actually get a message across as well using sports. So
True,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
And people follow sportsmen and women like
Yeah.
a lot more than politicians because you're like a face. Like check
they're
footballers
very
that
influential.
you're very influential in the country, not just in your sports, like the whole country. Like check the likes of Liberian president going on to win the presidency. So it shows you that people actually pay attention to footballers and they see them as role models. So most times what they do, or sportsmen generally, what they do, people follow up with what they do. So yeah, sports and politics can actually work.
Yeah.
Depends.
Right. Okay. So what's our photo of the day?
Okay, since it's Wednesday and it's our Woman Crush Wednesday, our photo of the day is Nollywood veteran actress Omotola Jalade Ekehinde. Yes, just had to put her in there.
That was an easy one.
yeah, I could have guessed that. I love
And
the shot.
she's married, she's like over 40 and she still looks good.
Yeah.
It's like a rare thing in like, you know, the world, I guess.
Ikenna, what are you saying? Sometimes you say things and
I'm just joking.
like...
I just wanted to get you guys to talk. But yeah, like she's
As long as you know
40.
she's married, it's fine. We'll let you off this one.
She looks good, I must say.
She does. Thank you, Ikenna. It's time now for a short break on the morning show. We'll be discussing the Nigeria-Argentina match, which happened yesterday, with our Rise sports analyst, Erona Kerijola, who is live in Russia. After the break, don't go away.